Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Nick Gray, and this here is the brand new Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is the first device from Apple to feature a 5x telephoto camera on the back of the phone. So today we're going to do a smartphone camera test to see how this device performs in everyday use. Let's take a look. Now, before we get into those photo and video samples, let's talk a little bit about the camera specs on this device. We have 3 cameras on the back with a 48 megapixel main camera and then 2 12 megapixel sensors for the 5x telephoto and the 12 megapixel ultra wide that also doubles as a macro. And then on the front, we have another 12 megapixel sensor for that selfie camera, and that can record 4K video at 60 frames per second, as can the rear cameras as well, which is kind of nice because a lot of Android devices still don't offer 4K video capture from all of their sensors.
Oh, baby girl.
Now, there's no denying that Apple is definitely one of the best in the market when it comes to video capture. And as you can see here with the ultra wide, this looks incredibly good. Switching over to that main sensor to punch in just a little bit closer, there is a 2x digital crop on that main sensor, but then we can go all the way to 5x and get in extremely close. You can pinch the zoom here if you want to get in closer than this, but this is the closest you can get with optical zoom on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And of course, you can always capture video with the Selfie camera as well. It's probably one of the best devices on the market for capturing selfie videos, but you're never gonna have video that's quite as good as what you're gonna get out of the rear camera, which I'm gonna show you right now. Now, there are a lot of new features here in the camera, but one of the ones that I think most people will be using the most is the fact that you can now take a portrait shot with any photo that you capture. You no longer have to switch the camera specifically to portrait mode in order to do that, because Apple is now capturing the depth information with every shot that you're taking, which is something that I think a lot of people are gonna love. Now that I've been using the iPhone 15 Pro Max for a couple of hours now, capturing these photos and videos, I have to say I am pretty impressed with the results, especially the 5x zoom camera on the back of this device. Now, there are a lot of Android devices that offer similar zoom and also going up all the way to 10x with the Galaxy S23 Ultra and a couple other devices from Chinese manufacturers. But having the iPhone be able to do that now is kind of level the playing field. There are a lot of people that simply go to Android when it comes to those camera features, but now that the iPhone has it, I think a lot of people will be satisfied with the results. For those who really don't know why you would want a zoom camera that's 5x on a smartphone, this is the reason why. We're at 1x right now, then going to 5x. Sometimes you simply can't get closer to your subject, but having a zoom camera like this definitely helps out.
That shoestring tackle was by.
And this is a look at low light video capture from the selfie camera on this device. I have to say, overall, I do think it is pretty good, though the stabilization here isn't the best in low light conditions. But I'm gonna flip things around to the main camera on the back of the phone to give you an idea of what you can get out of that sensor that's on the back that's so much larger, which should capture a lot more light. And here we go. This is a look at the main sensor on the back of the phone. In low light situations like this is always going to be the best sensor possible for capturing your video, though it is a little bit tricky to frame yourself when you're doing this because you're just staring at the back of the phone. But if you are able to pull it off, the video quality is always going to be a whole lot better. And that's going to do it for this initial camera test with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let me know what you think of the results in the comments below and whether or not you think this device is good enough for your day-to-day photos and videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.